How do you create an oxidised patina on copper if you don't have liver of sulphur? In this video, I may have the answer. And if you want to see more videos like this one covering jewellery techniques and tutorials, hit that button to subscribe. Now let's get boiling some eggs. If you watch my videos regularly, you may have noticed that I like to patina my copper pieces. I've talked previously about how to use liver of sulphur for this, and I'll link that up in a card above. But Savanana recently asked me what to do if you can't get liver of sulphur. Now I have heard that you can use eggs to patina copper, so let's give that a try. You need your eggs, a pan and water, a container with a good seal, your copper pieces and paper towel. So we're going to start by boiling the eggs. The time it takes the copper to darken depends in part on how many eggs you use. So for this experiment, I'm going to try 2. Apparently, it's also better to have the eggs overdone. I'm not the best at boiling eggs, but now the water's got to the boil, I'm going to time them for 7 minutes. So the eggs are now done. I've let them cool a little bit and shelled them. I don't know if that's strictly necessary, but let's run with it. It's the yolks that do the work, so now the eggs are in the container I'm using, I'll mash them up a bit. I then want to put in my copper. The fewer pieces you put in, the quicker they'll darken, so I'm not going to overload this. I'm also told that you shouldn't let the copper touch the eggs, as the patina will be uneven. So I'm putting my copper on a paper towel. But I also like to bend the rules a little bit, so I'll add a copper blank onto the eggs just to see what will happen. Now we just have to wait. This will take longer than liver of sulphur, which actually only takes seconds. You can keep checking, but bear in mind that the sulphur fumes from the eggs will be released each time you open the container. So I've had my copper in the container for about an hour now, so let's just see how that's looking. It's definitely darkened. I can compare it with another piece that's not been in the container, just to show the colour difference. It is actually a bit greyer than the liver of sulphur gets. And if we take a look at the disc on the egg, yes, it is patchy, but it looks like the bit that was touching is the bit that hasn't patinaed. So I think we could use it at this stage, but I'll leave it for a little bit longer just to see if it gets any darker. And now the copper's been in with the egg for about 2 hours. It doesn't look an awful lot darker than at 1 hour. But if you compare it with the one that I haven't patinaed, you can see there's a definite colour difference. And with the disc, that's a little disappointing. There's been a bit of steam that condensed on there, and if I wipe that off, that wipes off most of the patina on there. So I think we can safely say not to put the items onto the eggs directly. And now that the copper's darkened, I'll polish the high points to create highlights as usual, using my wire wool. And this is how it looks once that's done. The patina does seem to be fairly easy to get off with the wire wool. And in conclusion, I think we can say that using eggs does work and is a handy alternative if you can't get hold of liver of sulphur. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please press the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and head over to my website for more hints, tips and projects. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.